What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Season 2 of Modified Mondays. That's right, we're back for another action-packed season of SK Modified Racing. So to start things off, I got promoted to Division 5, and I also got my C-Class license. So that came with a few questions. Do I run SK Modifieds this season, or do I run Wayland Modifieds? So I couldn't decide, so I put a poll up on Facebook, and lo and behold, it pretty much came out to 50%. So one of the big things that I looked at as far as the schedule goes with the tour mods is it basically is going to boil down to the fact that there are cautions. That will change things up a little bit, something to learn there. Longer races, so you're actually going to need to come in to the pits to get pit stops going, and that's another thing I haven't done in iRacing. With that in mind, I think I'm going to try the tour mods this season. Maybe if I have a good race, I will save the replay and get it to you guys during one of these Modified Mondays. But my main focus this season is going to be the SK Modifieds again. I think it's just a smarter choice. I want to have whatever I'm doing the series on to be focused on, really working towards that championship. And if I am still worrying about pit strategy and cautions and stuff like that, it's not going to be worth it to do a championship run on. So I'm going to play around with it this season, get used to it, focus on my SK Modified Racing, and next season maybe we'll switch over to tour mods. Besides that, not much else is new, so let's get right into some racing. Hello everybody, and welcome back to Season 2, Episode 1 of Modified Mondays. This week we are coming to you from New Smyrna Beach, Florida, getting ready to race 40 laps around this four-corner oval. Let's take a look at how our grid panned out after qualifying. Alright everybody, welcome to the first race of Season 2 of Modified Mondays. We are starting in 8th place in the number 7 car. And we are off green for the first race of Season 2. Coming around the outside here, trying to make up some spaces. 10 and 14 going at it. And on the outside, we're going to get by number 10 here. Try to at least. Keeping it tight. We make the pass here. Hugging the inside. Make him give it up. And now we got to hunt down the number 4. Here we are, catching up to the number 4. Adam in the red car, chasing down the Bandit in the 14. Those guys are going neck to neck up ahead. All right, keeping nice and tidy, nice and tight. You guys are really going at it, almost touching. Adam's going to pass on the inside. And more side-by-side racing, really close. Looks like the Bandit's going to get out in front. Adam gets low. That's going to loosen him up. And we're going to go by. Oh, and Adam gets just into the wall. We need to repair that. All right, so now we are getting after Jordan. Can we get him in that number 4? 4 is trying to focus down Cody Wynn in that 14. Our car is planted. Just got to work on getting a little bit better run. 4 and 14 going side by side. Good battling. Here we are with our left side bumper cam. Oh, and the guys get into it. Oh, and the 14 just slides into us. We're hoping to punch it down low, pull a Priest, and it did not work. Tons and tons of damage. Engine is shot. It's still running though, so we're going to keep pushing it. We'll just lose too many laps if we go into pit, so we're just going to try and baby it and get it to the end of the race. We're going to have to lose too many laps here. You can hear just how hard that engine's working though. After the accident, I wasn't able to get more than 80 miles per hour. Sometimes 90 if I got a good run, but 80 was basically what this engine had in it. Here's a shot from inside. You can just hear how dead that engine sounds. Barely able to get up to 6,000 RPM. You watch that tachometer in the center of your screen. Usually you're able to get up to about 6,500 to 7,000 RPMs. Not anymore. Taxing that engine as we get around the track. Here you can see some of the damage. That right front suspension taking some hits. Gonna need a little bit of buffering to get itself out. You can hear, this is a few laps later from the last video footage, but you can hear just how dead that engine is. There's no power in it whatsoever. Even more so than before. Adam's going to try and pass us on the inside here in a minute, and we're going to go high. I'm basically waving them by at this point. And we send a rod through the universe. So that'll send us into pit lane, get our tow. We did have a fast pit available, so I was able to get some repairs done pretty quickly. Hopefully get us back out and get us racing with a few laps left to go and not lose too much. Just an unfortunate incident. Guys in front were just battling hard, and we got caught up in that mess. Tried to make the most of it. I mean, we did gain one spot, but at the end of the day, we're going to have to walk away with 7th place this week. It's a far cry from the 2nd place finishes we were racking up at the end of last season, but first race, more to come. That wasn't the result I really wanted. There really wasn't much I could do. I tried to push it down the inside, just made a bad judgment call there. I probably should have laid on the brakes when I saw it happening. Give myself a little bit extra time to react. You know, my spotter said go low, I went low, and still ended up in a wreck. Tried to make it work. Unfortunately, the engine was completely shot. We did a pretty good run. We almost got to the end there, and we really didn't lose anything. We were in 7th place at the time of that incident, and we ended up in 7th place at the end of the incident. So, well, with week 1 out of the way, let's take a look at how the Division 5 standings are panning out. So after week 1 of the 2019 Season 2 SK Modified season, Daniel Lee Stevens holds the #1 spot, followed by Landon Bierfried, Corey White, Wade Cohens, Kyle Weller, Kevin Franks, Irtrin Kanatic, Andrew Holland, Brandon Turbush, and in number 10, Cameron Stone. We ended up finishing all the way down in 17th, so we have a ways to go to make our way into the top 10, but hopefully we'll do better next week. So next week, we are heading west out to Phoenix. This is a track that I don't currently have yet, so I'll be picking that up, and we will be tuning it live on Tuning Tuesday. If you haven't checked that out, jump on over to our Facebook page. We're going to try doing Facebook this week, but we may be switching over to YouTube. We've been having some streaming issues over on our Facebook page. So stay tuned to that. Look over on the Facebook page, give it a like, and you will see either a live stream or a link to the live stream on YouTube. Also, the tour mods are racing at Thompson. So Thompson is a local track of mine. It would be cool to try out the tour mods there. 125 laps is a good number of laps for Thompson. It's a tough track, only one line around the top side of it, so it should be interesting with full course cautions. I know going to the track, there are a lot of cautions. So not sure what's going to pan out. Maybe we'll be one of those cautions next week. But we will get you some more footage. So if you're new to the channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button, like the video if you liked it, and leave me a comment in the comments section. Let me know what you thought of the video, let me know what you thought of the race, and I will see you guys next week. Peace.